Um, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, this is um this is day 7 of me playing Minecraft every single day until I beat Minecraft before Jmoji beats Minecraft. And I'm trying to beat Minecraft before Jmoji beats Minecraft because he hasn't beaten Minecraft yet. So, um, I need to beat Minecraft before he does, so that I can say that I beat Minecraft before he does. Um, because I think it would be funny. Um, so yesterday I got some cows, and now I have cows, so I can start getting a whole lot of leather. Um, And I think what I need to do now is actually I need to make a new shovel because my old shovel broke and I haven't made a new one yet. So there we go, now I have a new shovel. That was really quick and easy. I've also got a lot of trees that I'm growing, and that's important because I'm going to need a lot of wood to make this house. And that's actually what I'm going to be doing today. I am going to build a house with what I have here, um, because I need to make a cool looking house. And that's because in Jmoji's video, where he said that he has never beaten Minecraft, it starts with him having a really nice house. So I need to make sure that I have a nicer house than he does. Because I need to not only beat Minecraft before Jmoji beats Minecraft, but I also need to do it after making a bigger and better looking house than his. And so to start with that, I need to clear out this little area here. Just flatten it a little bit so that I can start building. And I think I'm going to build this house using cobblestone for the foundation and spruce wood, because that's really all that I have. But I think that I can make a house that looks better than Jmoji's house. I haven't found any other kind of wood, actually, because literally everything here is the same kind of tree. There's just dirt, stone, and spruce trees as far as the eye can see. So yeah, this world is kind of really boring. There's also a lot of ice, but I can't really do anything with the ice unless I enchant a pickaxe with Silk Touch. And it's going to be a little while before I can do that. And that's what the cows are for, actually. I need the cows so that I can get a lot of leather, so that I can make a lot of books. And I'm going to need a lot of books to be able to actually start enchanting things. Because you need books to craft the enchanting table, but you also need to surround the enchanting table with bookshelves, because that's the only way that you can actually start enchanting things. Or, well, that's how you get the enchanting table to let you make better enchantments, by surrounding the enchanting table with bookshelves. And you need to be able to get better enchantments in order to get ones that are actually useful, because otherwise the enchanting table is just going to give you like Unbreaking 1 on your pickaxe, and that's no good. I mean, it's nice to have Unbreaking 1, but you'd rather have like Unbreaking 2 or Unbreaking 3, or like I said yesterday when I was talking about all of the enchantments that I would put on it. There's a lot of cool enchantments that you want on your stuff. And after you enchant something with the enchanting table, you can't enchant that same thing again. So the only way to get more enchantments is to combine them using an anvil. So the best way to do that is to enchant books instead of tools. And that way, you're not spending a ton of resources on making tons of diamond pickaxes and getting just an Unbreaking 3 on all of, or Unbreaking 1 on all of them, because that would be a waste of diamonds. So instead you enchant books, because books are a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I'm now going to make a lot of, I'm going to make a lot of spruce slabs here, because that way, one slab actually is the same as two blocks. So I can, if I have one stack of spruce planks, I can make that into 2 stacks of spruce slabs, and that just means that I don't need to farm as much wood. I'm going to start actually with the outline of how I want my house to look. I think I want my front door to be like about here. So this is where my front door is going to go. And I'm going to actually put that in right now by crafting a door. You actually get 3 doors every time you craft a door, which it's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. And now, to make sure that the doors open the direction that I want them to, I'm just going to place some blocks here and here, and then like that, and now I have a double door. And then I'm going to make a little porch here, and this is going to be really good, guys. I have a lot of faith in myself and my ability to build a house that looks good, because I've done it a lot before. Actually, I do spend a lot of time building things in Minecraft, but now that it's getting dark, I'm gonna want to sleep in this bed, just because I'm going to be removing torches and stuff while I'm building, and I don't want any monsters to spawn while I'm building and doing that. So here we go. So this cobblestone here, this is it's the foundation of the house, and then we have walls made out of wood that are going to go along there. And I think this porch is big enough, so I'm actually going to break these blocks and run over to my crafting table, and I'm going to craft some stairs. I'm probably going to want more stairs later, so there we go. This looks like it will be a cool porch. I'm now going to put some blocks here, and I think I might want to use some fences too. But for now, I'm just going to build up the basic door frame and place some torches on either side to make it look warm and inviting here. And I think what I want to do is actually carve out the stone here to make a nice staircase. And I think the way I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to smelt a bunch of cobblestone into smooth stone, because then I'll be able to craft it into stone slabs and also stairs if I want that. And that will just mean that I can make like something that looks like a natural staircase leading up to my house. So I'm just going to carve out this area here. And now I'm going to go in here. This is a bit of a mess right now, but it'll be okay. I'm just going to start smelting that stone, and I think, yeah, I do have some extra fences here from when I made the cow pen. So here we go. I'm thinking that I want like a nice covered porch. So like that looks good. And now I'm going to use some spruce slabs, and I'm actually going to have it go up a little bit towards the house, just so that it's a little bit of a slope here, and that little bit of variation will make it look nicer. If I had another kind of wood, that would be really great, because then I could differentiate it a little bit. And also because I don't have glass, I'm going to just make the windows out of fences, because that works good enough most of the time. I forgot that I wanted to use the logs in order to make the corners. It's for like more details, just because it gives a little bit of color variation. Because color variation is very important when you're building something. If you make it all the exact same color, then it looks really boring. But when you're also doing color variation, you need to make sure that you don't pick too many colors that look bad together. So I don't think I want to use any of the granite that's here in the house itself, because I don't think that color looks good with the other colors that I'm using. So this is like a very old school style Minecraft house, using the cobblestone and the wood, just getting as much mileage as I can out of these things. And I think, as nice as the shape is of this cover, I don't like how it's the exact same color as the wall. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm actually going to build it out of the spruce logs here. You don't want to build too many things out of logs, because the logs they are more expensive than the rest of the wood, because you get it straight from the tree, and you can craft one log into 4 blocks of planks, and that means that your planks can go farther. You can get more done with planks than you can with logs, but I think it's important, because I don't want this to look boring. So a little bit of color variation is very important, just to make it so that it looks like you know what you're doing, because really you should know what you're doing, and because I do know what I'm doing, I'm going to do this color variation trick. So yeah, for this is going to be my basement here, so I'm going to need to figure something out for that. But for today, I'm just building the basic outside of the house. So I think I can probably have this be the corner. And so I'll just place cobblestone along here. And because this hole is going to be the basement, I think the house should go up to here. And maybe actually it does go along this wall. And I think that maybe on this side, the foundation of cobblestone is actually 1 block higher, because I don't feel like digging out all of this. So here we go, and then this is also going to be the edge of my house. So it's actually going to go like this, as we go around the corner. And I don't want to have to deal with it going down there, so I'm actually going to have a corner here, and I'm going to need some space there. So there we go. That looks perfect to me, honestly. I think I want cobblestone all the way down, yeah. And we put some logs for the corners. So I'm going to need to make sure I put cobblestone in all of the corners as well. Like this. I'm going to have to figure out how the floor works later. But I am going to place a block here, a block of cobblestone there, and probably do this too. Just so that the foundation goes around here. Maybe this can be the back door of the house, so I can just place this door here and have this one just kind of inside the cobblestone halfway, because that probably makes it look cooler. And maybe I'll do something with some more logs with that. So I'm just going to cut down more trees here, and because I'm going to need a lot of logs. And I also need to be careful to not accidentally strip these logs, because if you strip the logs, it gets rid of the bark, and so it's basically the same color as the planks, but it's got a different texture on it, so it looks a little different, and sometimes you might like that, but I don't really need different textures right now. I just need different shades of brown, because that's really what my house is going to be made out of, because wood is brown and I'm building the house out of wood. So I am going to need to cut down all of these trees. It's going to be very expensive, but I think it will be worth it. I think my house will end up looking better in the end. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the inner spaces yet, but I'll figure that out later. Right now, I just need to get the outside done at least. I think for the roof, I'm going to use the cobbled deep slate, because I have a lot of that, and actually cobbled deep slate makes for a nice roof, because it looks a little bit like shingles, and I like that. And also, it really tells you what version of Minecraft I'm in, because if I didn't use the deep slate, this house would look exactly like a house from an older version of Minecraft where they didn't have deep slate yet. I think I also don't need to put the logs on the inner corners like that one, which is the only inner corner on this house. So yeah, I think this house is going to be great, and it is going to be a lot like other houses that I've built in Minecraft in the past, just because it's made out of wood, and wood is really easy to get a lot of, so it's easy to build it. I've also decided that I want the door frame for this back door to look like this. There we go. I do like the way that looks. I am going to have to put a log here. Actually, I don't like the way that looks. I want this log to be starting a little bit lower. And I think I need to make more fences because I'm also going to want a window on this side. So I'm just going to make more fences real quick, like this. So that should be enough of those. Let me place down, because I know for sure it is going to be a straight line of planks all the way along. And then for this window, I want it to be a big window. So I'm going to use all 12 of these fences on this one window, because I think it will be worth it, and it will look cool in the end. And I think this is as high as the walls are going to go before the roof starts. And maybe when I get to the roof, I'll use some stripped spruce logs and integrate that into the design. I think it can look great, honestly. On this side of the house, I am going to need the roof to be taller. So probably what I'm going to do with the roof is I'm going to have the triangle of the roof go this way from this side, and then on this little front part where I have this corner, I'm just going to have the roof be a straight angle down, like I tried to do with that, except I'll do it out of deep slate so that it actually looks better. So yeah, you'll see how that looks when I get to it. For now, I need to build out all the walls of this house. I think I also want to have a door on this side, which means I need to craft more doors. But that's okay. I think for this one, the door can be here. And I think I also want this one to be a double door. So here we go. And I'm also going to place cobblestone underneath it, just to maintain the illusion that there's actually a full cobblestone thing going really deep all the way around. But I don't feel like actually placing all of that cobblestone. And actually for this one, because this one is also halfway through the cobblestone like the one over there, I'm going to make the door frame out of logs, just like the other one. Because I feel like continuity is important. And also I'm making sure that the top part of it is longer, so it looks like one solid beam being held up by smaller ones. because that's how real doors are made. I should probably not have these torches in my offhand because it's messing up when I'm trying to build things and I run out of the block in my hand. So yeah, this is looking like a really nice house. I'll probably add more windows later. But I think this is going great, to be honest. And I can't see this possibly going wrong because I have the place really well lit up. So I don't have to worry about creepers sneaking up and blowing up all of my hard work. And there we go. So now what I need to do is I need to start working on the roof. But before I start working on the roof, the inside of this house is really bothering me. So I'm going to place a floor in, and this will make it look more like it's an actual building that I live in, instead of just some walls that I slapped together. And also, for these deeper areas, I'm just going to place slabs in them, just to prevent mobs from spawning in there, because I don't feel like dealing with it by filling it in with a full block or anything. So here we go. It is actually nice to have the block that you're building with in your offhand, and then you have the tool to break it in your main hand, because that way if you misplace one by accident, you can just break it immediately, and that's really nice. It is very dangerous to do with wood, actually, when you're dealing with logs, because if you press a button to place the block with an axe in your hand, it will actually strip the bark off of it, and it'll make it the same color as the slabs, which is nice when you do want that, but I don't want that. The reason the logs are there are because they're a different color from the slabs. So yeah, I just need to be careful to not accidentally click on the logs, which is okay most of the time because most of the logs are on the outside corners, so I couldn't strip the log on that corner even if I tried, unless I break the block first, but that would be trying really hard. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a little area where I'm just going to have the ground rise up a little bit, so I'm out of slabs, and that's kind of sad. Thankfully I can make a lot more. It would be really annoying if I had to build all of this out of full blocks, because it would mean I'd need twice as many for this whole floor here. And I think what I'm going to do, actually, is have the stairs for the basement be right here. So I'm going to pull out these stairs just to remind myself that that's where I want them to go. And I just realized that this is kind of intersecting with the window there, but that's okay because this is Minecraft, and that means that I can move the window if I want to, which I'm going to do right now, and it's really not that difficult. So I don't know where the other fence went, because I broke 4 of them and I only have 3 in my inventory right now. Where in the world could it have gone? Oh, there it is. Somehow it flew out really, really far. But that's okay. So now I'm just gonna break these 4 blocks. And now I'm going to replace them with the fences. And then just fill in those blocks there. And now I moved the whole window. So here we are. And that's the ground raised up. I need to make sure that the stairs here do go deep enough and fast enough, which I don't think they do, so I'm going to have to start the stairs a little bit further back, just to make sure that I get underneath the upper floor here. So I think that's good now, and now I just put this in here. And that's good enough for now. Now it doesn't bother me to look at this, at least as much as it did before. And I'm running really low on wood again, so I'm going to need to make sure to plant some more trees. Just so that they have time to grow before I run out of wood again. So there we go. I think this is a great start to my house. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll finish this tomorrow, so see you tomorrow.